Good afternoon, and welcome to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue. Thanks for tuning in to KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. I'm your host, Greg Ferrera, local real estate agent with over 25 years experience. I work over at Good Vibes Real Estate, which is locally owned and operated right here in Boise and serving the entire Treasure Valley. I'd like to introduce my amazing co-host, Mr. Clint Walker of Summit Funding, located right here in Meridian. Clint has over 20 years experience in the lending industry. Clint, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Greg. It's a pleasure to be here.
We missed you last week.
I know. I was kind of doing family stuff, a little graduation, had some kids home, grandkids. Kind of crazy. It was fun.
That live show with Mr. Kevin Miller, Boise Rescue Mission,
good times.
Raising money. Out at the Napa Walmart is always a great adventure.
Awesome.
Changing lives, helping people.
That it is.
Super cool. We missed you.
Thank you.
But we're going to come back to a turkey, raise a turkey, find a turkey, don't be a turkey.
Don't be a turkey.
Give a turkey.
Give a turkey, don't be a turkey. I think that's it.
In the fall.
There.
Yeah. Kevin Miller's
Give a turkey, don't be a turkey. That's the one right there.
We're going to have some fun. Anyway, folks, Real Estate Rescue is one of the Treasure Valley's top resources for up-to-date real-time real estate sales information, statistics, and current trends. You'll also get great tips on home maintenance, remodeling, updating, as well as new and creative financing options with Clint and his team. Folks, Clint and I are here to provide you with accurate, up-to-date information, resources, and assistance in all areas of real estate and finance. We want to put our extensive experience to work for you, the great people of Idaho. And Clint, experience can make all the difference.
Everything in the world, doesn't it?
We're seeing it every day. Yeah. Wow. Now, for those of you who just getting ready to move, maybe you're needing some temporary storage, or, Clint, some of those folks in that new construction arena are experiencing some unexpected delays.
A little bit.
Yeah, and they might need a place for storage.
I think so.
Or maybe extend their moving situation.
Yes, that can happen too.
Our friends and sponsors at Pro Relo Group are here to serve you, whether it's a local move right here in the Treasure Valley or somewhere across this amazing country. Pro Relo Group's ready to serve you, and you can reach them at our great website, realestaterescueidaho.com. Again, realestaterescueidaho.com. Scroll down, there's a form to fill out, or you can click on the button and it'll reach them and somebody get back to you right away. You can also reach Clint and I there at realestaterescueidaho.com. We have an email address, greg@realestaterescueidaho.com. If you prefer email, it's greg@realestaterescueidaho.com, or you can call direct at 208-559-0590. One more time, 208-559-0590. Thanks for taking time to tune in and join us on this beautiful Saturday. Clint, let's get rolling.
Let's do it.
So we missed you. Anything you want to share with everybody? We want to get caught back up. We missed Clint, and we are having fun, buddy.
I'll tell you what, I'm never going to hear the end of it, I don't think. I don't think it's ever going to go away, because I'm not going to just get haunted by you. I'm going to be haunted by Kevin.
Well, Kevin was talking about you. He missed you too.
I think that's going to happen, so I'm going to have to either give more turkeys or I'm going to have to do something else, one of the two, right? So we can make that up. That is for sure.
We're going to have some fun, folks. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Clint, like I always say, whether you're at home, in the garage, the shop, taking a nap,
oh yeah,
keep one ear open. Driving in a car or taking a lunch break, and thank you for all of you who are allowing us to share your lunch on Saturday afternoons.
Absolutely.
It is an honor. We're blessed to be here.
It's just great.
So before we get rolling, Clint, I thought we might emphasize, I can let you handle this one.
What, to get her pen, pencil, and crayon?
Pen, pencil, and crayon.
Or all three. I mean, if you need all three, do it. I mean, if you need to write it down 3 times, do it, just to remember, right? I think that's probably the most important thing. Write it all down. We'll try to slow this down just so that we can keep track. We don't want to miss anybody. We want to be here to help people. So if you need to grab a piece of paper, if you need to write this down, please do it. I know I'm old school. I have to write it down. My kids look at me and make fun of me because they just put it in their phones. They're just like, Dad, just put it in the phone. What are you doing? I'm like, I can't type that fast. I can't get to the screen that fast. But they're like, they're all there, right?
So they're already done. Yeah. Well, some of our listeners are more old school also.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. So, folks, for those of you who might be just joining us, Clint and I get calls from time to time saying, guys, slow down when you're talking about phone numbers and information so we can write it down.
Yeah. So a little shout out to Rick and Grant, because Rick is young school, right? He's my son's age.
Yeah.
And he was over. He says, hey, my dad and I were listening to the radio show. His dad and him together. Great. So Rick and Grant. There you go.
All right, Rick and Grant, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Rick is the
Dad.
younger one. Oh, Rick's the dad.
Yeah.
So, Dad, this is for you. Pen, pencil, or crayon.
There it is.
We'll go slow for all the information we have here on Real Estate Rescue. Thanks for joining us, folks. We do have some great search options. Last fall, we were asked to put together a search option in which you were not getting stalked and called by people you don't know. RealEstateRescueIdaho.com. Scroll down. It says search for homes. Click on that button. You do have to enter some information. You'll get a thank you for signing up. And if you need anything from us, please reach out to us.
Yep.
Clint, that fair?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then communication-wise, Clint and I are big fans of those phones. We carry them around. We do suggest to this day and age, maybe pick that phone up, dial that telephone part,
Get in there.
and call somebody.
Dial the number.
Yep.
Just remember, you're not having to dial it. Yeah, you're just punch the buttons in, right?
Some people are going, what's that?
What is that? Hey, those of you who know, let's have a moment of silence for that. Okay, we're done. Let's move on. Here we go.
You have to have a little bit of fun here. Holy cow, those phones are not just for
They're
Twitter,
not just for
Facebook, and selfies for those of you that have a face for
That's
radio.
right. Mm-hmm.
Yep. We're having a little fun on Saturday, folks. Now, if you're getting ready to move or contemplating financing, please give us a call ahead of time.
Yep.
If you have some questions, some curious thoughts, ideas, things that you're kind of wondering might work or not work, before you go get into trouble and we might not be able to get you out, please reach out to us. Clint's direct line is 208-870-4279. If you have that pencil, pen, or crayon, 208-870-4279. He will answer the phone. Very creative. Clint's passion. He follows up and does a great job. Give him a chance. Give him a call. He can help you on the financial end. Now, I also want to give a shout out to our law enforcement community.
Absolutely.
We mentioned that last week. Always want to be very supportive here at Real Estate Rescue of all of our our law enforcement family who live and work in our communities every day. We thank you for your service.
Absolutely. Thank
we
you.
appreciate and support you, as well as our amazing veterans. Memorial Day was a great weekend.
Great opportunity to contemplate and think about our freedoms and why we have them. And hats off to all of them. Hearts go out to them, their families, everybody. Thank you.
Remember those who sacrificed everything for us and their families.
Absolutely grateful for that. You bet.
Those of you in the law enforcement, your families who also sacrificed.
100% they sacrifice.
The schedules and some of those other things.
You bet.
Yep, we thank you for your service. Also, the ads are getting turned up. Clint the Heat, whether it's the signs on the street, on the TV, or wherever you hear them on the radio. We pay cash for your home. They make it sound like a smoking deal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We'll get you out of there right away.
Absolutely.
Pay cash in a week. We'll run it back to you. Blah, blah, blah. Folks, they are not trying to help you. Sorry, they're not.
Nope.
So before you call and cave into that deal, please give Clint or I a call. You can reach us directly at 208-559-0590. I'm probably going too fast. 208-559-0590. The differences in many cases are $50,000 to $100,000 or more.
There's a lot.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So please don't take that dive and don't let anybody do that. Also, we want to encourage you in 2021 to be kind. You never know what people are going through or have gone through as we're moving in the post-COVID era, making some adjustments and in some cases getting back to some sort of normalcy for people. You never know. So please reach out. Be kind when you have people in line. A smile and any number of nice gestures would be welcome today.
Absolutely.
And then the ways you can reach out to us is our website, realestaterescueidaho.com. We have our email, greg@realestaterescueidaho.com. And we always do roll out those phone numbers, 208-559-0590. 208-559-0590.
There we go.
You can reach Clint at 208-870-4279.
That's it.
870-4279. Now, Clint, any more shout-outs you want to give?
Oh, shout out to Randy. Thank you, Randy.
Oh, is Randy ready? Have they closed yet?
Awesome. Great people.
Do we shout out to our graduates and all the graduate families?
Graduates. That's right.
Graduations are happening.
Yes.
I think they're not doing just drive-bys, right? Aren't people attending
we
them?
actually, attended graduation. It was outstanding.
Fantastic. Congratulations. More of those coming.
No mask.
Yeah, no mask.
Beautiful
and
day.
Real,
People talking, having
super
great
cool.
conversations.
Shout out to all the graduates who have done their time and they're going to open a door.
Yeah.
New adventures in their
adventures.
lives. Yep.
You bet.
Super cool. Okay, Now, maybe we ought to get back to the financial piece here that you're in charge of.
We can do that.
What's happening in the world of money?
Hey, you know what? Rates are still staying outstanding. I've seen them drop down below the threes. I've seen them bounce back up and down, but they're staying right down there in the low threes and even bouncing back and forth. I've even seen jumbo. You know what jumbo is?
The big one.
Anything over $548,250. Anything over that, I've seen some incredible pricing on jumbo. If you're contemplating that, if you have to refinance, if you have to do something and you have a jumbo pricing, right now we have some incredible pricing on that.
Wow. So anything over 548. So folks, what that means, we have these prices we talk about, and we're going to run into a break here shortly, but we have those prices we talk about keep going up. And Clint, what you're saying is you can do a jumbo loan, which is 548 or higher,
That's right.
548 and change.
Yeah.
And actually those rates are pretty low.
They are.
That's pretty
Seen
exciting.
them even under 3%.
Wow.
And that's not normal.
So
But
if you're
that's
sitting there,
outstanding if you're thinking about it.
This might be an option.
Yeah.
Call Clint.
It's a good opportunity.
Give them their number, Clint.
208-870-4279.
Yes. Now, we're going to have to go to a break here quickly, but we have one of our amazing mayors as a guest today. Special guest.
Yes.
So on the back half of the show, we'll get to talk a little bit more about prices in the Valley.
Yeah.
Some strategies, because we both know it's a seller's market.
Excellent.
Who people thinking about?
Yes, it is. Isn't
Cashing
it kind
in.
of crazy?
Yep. The gold rush
Yes.
in the gem state
In the gem state.
is now. Yeah. Okay, folks, we are going to take a quick break, and then we have an amazing guest coming up. You are listening to Greg Ferrera's Our Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. We hope you're enjoying the show so far. It's a beautiful weekend. Stay tuned. Don't go away. We're going to learn a little bit about the amazing community of Nampa, Idaho. There we go. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Our Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. I'm your host, Greg Ferrera with Good Vibes Real Estate, along with my amazing co-host, Mr. Clint Walker, and his creative solutions team at Summit Funding. Clint, welcome back.
Well, thank you, Greg.
Wow, what a beautiful day.
It is, isn't it?
We have a special guest.
Oh, yes, we do.
We're going to blow the socks right off the
Shall we
valley
now?
today.
Let's do it.
And have a little fun. But before we get there, for those of you who are getting ready to move, we talked about this a little bit ago, maybe need some temporary storage during your move. Our friends and sponsors over at the Pro Relo Group, the Rick and Rick Show.
Rick and Rick.
That we talk about. They
Great
do
guys,
care.
Charlie.
They go the extra mile.
Yep.
To help you and your family get moved, whether it's right here in the Treasure Valley or somewhere across this amazing country. If you're looking for peace of mind, dependability, and confidence, and you'd like a free quote, give them a call directly right here in the Valley, 208-314-7997. One more time, 208-314-7997. And you can also reach them at our website, realestaterescueidaho.com. Remember, Rick and Rick ask us to remind you, never pay in advance, no deposits, and it's not always a good idea to go with a guy that's cheaper. He might keep your stuff and want some more money.
That's true.
That does happen.
And it's happened.
All right, folks, I've been looking forward to this day for quite a while. We're going to share one of our amazing mayors in the Treasure Valley. She has got lots to share, an amazing, amazing community that's growing. I'm super, super excited. Mayor Debbie Kling, she started her mayorship. In 2018, she was sworn in. Prior to that, she was the president and CEO of the Nampa Chamber from 2012 to when she got sworn in. And we are looking forward to having some fun. Mayor, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it and loved your relocation guide. And I loved how you referenced Nampa, neighborly Nampa. Thank you so much.
Big fans of Nampa. We love Nampa. And we could probably talk a little bit about that guide here shortly, because that was just one of the super gifts that came out of the COVID area, the COVID, era, I guess.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It was awesome. You know what? Some good things did come out of that, and that is one of them.
Is it on your website? Is it available? Not yet.
Coming soon.
Okay, gotcha.
There we go.
So some fun facts, Mayor, as we get you going here. Thanks for taking time to join us. We really appreciate it. And I've been looking forward to having you on the show since we got to meet here a number of weeks back. And folks, so obviously here, Nampa is the largest city in Canyon County. And I have some little fun facts here. As far as 2019, estimated population was at 99,000. Mayor, you say that Compass or some other folks may say it's just a little higher.
Compass has us at 110, and we're waiting for those census numbers. So hopefully in a couple of months, we'll have the actual census.
Now we know why Kevin said build the wall.
That's what he was saying.
Wow, that's what he's talking about.
When I was growing up, Nampa was a long ways away.
Yeah.
In fact, I grew up in Eagle, and Eagle was a long ways away from Boise, and Nampa was a long ways away.
I mean, you had to get on a horse. It was like
you really had
day
to
trip.
move, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Come close.
One flashing light at Shinden.
Yeah.
Now look, all the way to Nampa, and
Now you got to pack a lunch just to go through the lights to get
to get through the traffic to get to Nampa.
Yeah. It's an adventure.
Well, and it used to be distinct communities,
Yes,
right? And
very
now they
distinct.
all just kind of blend together. And pretty soon, I-84, Meridian to Nampa, same.
Blended together, isn't it?
Well, I think there's some cool things going on in Napa some of our listeners might not be aware of.
That's true.
But let me share another fun fact.
Okay.
Just a
All
little
right,
bit of
fun
fun.
facts.
Now, the name Napa, I looked this up, folks, may have come from the Shoshone word meaning moccasin or footprint. Mayor, I thought that was kind of an interesting little fun fact.
It is interesting, and different people have different opinions, but I think that's awesome. Yep.
It said may have when I
May
said
have.
that.
And you know what? The Indians were definitely there in Nampa, where the Broadmoor used to sit.
Yeah. So, you moved them out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also Napa's beginning started around the 1880s from the Oregon Shortline Railroad, built a line from Granger, Wyoming to Huntington, Oregon, and Napa became a very prominent railroad town.
Interesting.
The railroad is really important to our community, was then, is today. And we have that beautiful train depot that people literally travel across the world to come see because it's gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful.
Is there any other history, Mayor, that you'd like to share that maybe some of our listeners, they're in the shop or the garage or they're driving around
And they
they're
have
going,
their pen,
"All right."
pencil, and crayon.
Yeah, they got
One
their
of the two,
pen,
and they're
pencil,
writing it
crayon, and they've been through Nampa, and they know about it, but they might not know some things.
You know, well, I think that the Basque community actually, so I hear, began right there in Nampa because of the railroad and the sheep, right? And so we really should own that Basque community. But, you know, I have to say Boise has wonderful, what they've done around the Basque community is awesome. But so Duffus, when he came in, and he was basically the founder of Nampa, back in 1885, he arrived the city, 1891. And so this is our 130th anniversary, which is way cool.
Wow.
And so, you know what? Nampa back in the day had a strong foundation of faith. And today we're still a conservative community with a lot of churches, and we have a strong foundation of faith in our community. And I think that is awesome.
I think that makes a difference.
I think it does.
I agree.
And I think it has to do with why neighbors still help neighbors. And the nonprofits, the work that gets done of people helping one another. We are a wonderful giving community.
Neighbors helping neighbors. Is that like an Idaho value?
It is an Idaho value.
Awesome.
That for sure is an Idaho
Napa
value.
is still doing that. Whoa. So if you're listening,
Pretty amazing.
that value still exists in Napa. Not saying it doesn't elsewhere, but definitely
It does.
does in Napa. Can you share, Mayor, some of the interesting events, some of the fun that might be coming up? You know, we've had this year of COVID where we're locked down and people were limited, not able to get out and really enjoy some events. And Clint and I have been talking about this the last few weeks. We're feeling like there'll be a lot more people at the outside events given the opportunity.
Absolutely. And isn't it wonderful to be open?
Oh.
We love it. Now, Nampa never really closed. I mean, we really didn't. I mean,
Okay.
we tried to stay open. We tried to be safe and very careful. But we didn't have some of the mandates that some other cities chose to have. But I strongly encourage people to respect one another and where they are. And we need to do that today. But so this summer, though, I'm so excited because God and Country is back.
Love it.
And that is a long-standing tradition in our community that began over at Lakeview Park. And now it's at the Fort Idaho Center. It's a wonderful event that's free to the public. And so that is going to be back.
Love it.
Mayor, can you speak to that a little bit for maybe new listeners? And since last year it was shut down due to COVID, so it's 2 years ago since it actually
Yes.
took place. So for people who might not know what it is, new folks who moved in and would be curious, can you kind of, before we got a commercial here in about a minute.
Okay.
And we'll keep you if you'll stay with us.
Yes. Thank
Can
you
you-
for having me.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
on June 30th this year,
Okay.
it's on June 30th. And it's at the Fort Idaho Center. And it's a time where the community comes together. It's a free event. And it's recognizing the institution, right? The political side of country, but that God is at the foundation and the core. And so they have some wonderful bands come in and a keynote speaker. And I'm sorry, I don't know who that is this year.
Food?
But yes, they have tons of food vendors. It's in the amphitheater outside.
We could go.
We never miss out.
You guys like food? Okay. So yeah, you would enjoy it. It's
And
great.
God and country.
Yeah,
I think
God.
we're all in.
Yeah, God and
Okay,
country.
let's do it.
Oh, and the fireworks display. That is the fireworks display. So if you want to enjoy fireworks displays on different dates, you can start on June 30th at the Fort Idaho Center. Incredible fireworks display. And then you can move on through your the 4th of July holiday weekend.
Let's take a quick break. You'll stay with us, and then I'd like to go back into this.
Yeah.
All right, you'll stay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Folks, we need to take one of those quick commercial breaks. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. We hope you're enjoying the show, learning about the amazing community of Nampa, Idaho. Don't go away. More to come. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. I'm your host, Greg Ferrera with Good Vibes Real Estate, along with my amazing co-host, Mr. Clint Walker, and his creative solutions team at Summit Funding, and the mayor of Nampa, Clint.
Yes.
What do you think?
Greg, I think it's outstanding.
Isn't this cool having her
It's
here?
been a lot of fun.
She's just been fun.
She's just on fire.
Napa's going crazy.
I know.
What a place to be.
They're open.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah.
And things are happening there.
And happening.
And she's just begun. We probably ought to get back to that God and country deal, because
Well, and then there's more after that.
you don't want to miss that.
You didn't realize that. I mean,
and
that's
Clint,
huge, but-
Greg and Clint, what is that about? You said
It
food.
doesn't even matter. And you had us at food.
Place to go eat.
Let's go back to God and country and have some fun. We were done at food, but then we're
Yeah.
going to go have some fun with this. Here we go.
Mayor, welcome back.
Thank you. It's so much fun to be with you guys today.
Thank you.
It's great to have you. So maybe we should just go back to the God and country thing for just
Yeah.
a minute. Just kind of double down. It's a multi-day event.
It's a one-day event.
A
God
one
and Country
day.
is a one-day
Okay.
event, and it is on June 30th at the Fort Idaho Center in the amphitheater outside, big stage, concerts, speakers, good music, and wonderful fireworks display.
How fun.
And it's free.
Awesome.
One day.
One
And-
day, one evening.
Is there a website that we know of? I'm sure
Yes, there
one.
is. But you can link off of the City of Nampa website.
So Wednesday. It's on a Wednesday.
Yes.
If you
it is.
can't, you're going to be able to. Yeah,
Yes.
It'll be there shortly.
If you're thinking of taking a Wednesday off, that's a great one to do it, isn't it?
Wow, yeah.
June
Well, it
30th.
starts late
Sure.
afternoon. It's evening. It's a
clear
beautiful.
into the evening, it's gonna be incredible.
Ends at dark with the fireworks display.
Idaho in June.
Real Estate Rescue is going to try and be there.
Let's
We're
do it.
trying. We're working on it.
Good.
All right. So what would be next? Maybe I heard something about the Snake River Stampede.
And it's back this year, which, you know what, this is a long-standing rodeo that is just so special. We're one of the top 5 rodeos in the nation.
Yeah.
It is
Wow.
one of the best. It's an indoor rodeo, and actually Idaho has 2 of the top rodeos because you've got the Caldwell Night Rodeo.
Which
but
is outstanding.
It is, and it's outside, but the Snake River Stampede in Nampa, again at the Fort Idaho Center, indoor rodeo. And you know what? It is one that also acknowledges God and country, even though it's a
they do.
rodeo. They do, and it is a great one.
I've been going to that since I was a little kid.
Really?
Yep, little tiny kid. And I met who I was named after, Clint Walker, at the Snake River Stampede, because he would come to the Snake River Stampede.
That's a neat piece of trivia.
I tell
Love it.
everybody
You didn't
you
know
were
that,
you
did you?
were the actor when they asked me.
No, I'm not tall enough and good looking enough.
You
I was
just
told
ruined
that
it for me.
by a couple ladies. They told me that I was definitely not
Darn
him.
it. Oh well.
But that's okay. Great event, though.
It is a great event. It is a great event. And so I think it's 106th annual. So it's been around for a little
Isn't that
while.
amazing?
When does that start? Do you have the
It
dates on
is
that?
July 20th through the 24th. The first night is a Tuesday night, and it ends on Saturday night. There's a Saturday afternoon matinee, and that's a family night, a family matinee in the afternoon. But it is a great week of rodeo.
Do you know if tickets are available yet?
Yes, I'm sure they are.
Yep. So when we
Yep.
get online, folks, get tickets if that's something you want to do. I would
Great
assume,
rodeo.
Clint, that's going to sell out times 10.
Absolutely. Great
Yep.
rodeo.
Instantly. Awesome.
It's exciting.
Okay, what's next?
So we have festival, if I can talk, Festival of the Arts at Lakeview Park, and that is August 14th and 15th, and it's a wonderful, just arts, like Art in the Park, right, that Boise has. This is Nampa's Festival of the Arts, a wonderful event. And then you've got the Warhawk Air Museum on the last weekend, August 28th and 29th, and that is their 19th annual Warbird Roundup. I don't know if you've seen some of these incredible airplanes flying. It is such a cool opportunity to go in and experience history. The history that has been captured through the Warhawk Air Museum is incredible, and I am so thankful they chose to locate in Nampa. We have the best little airport around in Nampa, and we have a great place to eat, which is, if you guys like food, I think I've heard that you like food. Does somebody?
We like food.
Salads.
Oh.
Yeah, salads.
Yeah, salads. No meats.
No, salads.
Just salads.
With vinaigrette. Vinaigrette.
If you were to see us,
little salads.
you know that salads probably
little
is not
salads.
isn't our main diet.
Yeah.
Right.
We like to look at the
one
menu,
thing
though.
that Nampa has, we've got great little hometown cafes and restaurants.
Yes.
And one of those is out at the airport, the Tower Grill. It's a wonderful little place. We have other little restaurants that are just those local cafes, like Honkers has been there. LeBaron's Honkers has been there forever. But and I shouldn't start naming any individual restaurants, but what I love about our community is that small hometown feel that you still have, or that we still have. So that's pretty cool. But we're also the gateway to the Sunny Slope wine region. I mean, you got to go through Nampa to get there. It may have a Caldwell address, but you've got to go through Nampa to get there. And you know what? There was the day that our wines were not that well regarded because we were new. And that was like 20 years ago. Today, we are winning, the awards based on our wines. We have so many incredible families that have, opened their wineries and grow and bottle. And it's pretty cool. So the Snake River wine region is great.
A lot going on in Nampa, Clint.
There's a lot going on.
Book my calendar in June, July,
Well, I just did. I was just adding up all these dates, and I was putting them in.
You call me in June, say, where are you, buddy? Oh, I'm in Nampa.
We're going to go what's the first one?
Got the Stampede.
God and Country. And then we're going to go to Stampede, and then we're going to go to the War.
My weekends are taken up.
And then you could go see arena football. The Idaho Horsemen Arena Indoor Football is
Arena
going
football.
on. And then one thing that the Fort Idaho Center has is the horse park, and we have incredible cow horse reining, roping events going on. Every weekend there's a horse event going on out there. So if you really like equestrian things, that's a great place to go and just watch. And
Where's that again, Mayor?
The horse park at the Fort Idaho Center.
Wow.
We have one of the best horse parks, and what was really awesome last year during COVID was that the horse park was still functioning, and people loved coming in and enjoying that. And we were careful, but it was great. It was great.
Wow.
Nampa's moving.
They got a lot going on.
There's a lot.
We have more mayors coming. We've had a few, but I don't know if we have more going on than
this is outstanding.
Nampa.
There's a lot going on in every city, but you can make yourself really busy all summer, couldn't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
There is never a dull moment in the Treasure Valley as a whole. And there are just so many things to do that there's more to do than you can ever partake of, right? Yeah. But it's great. Or you can stay home and enjoy our beautiful weather.
That's true, too.
I did want to talk a little. You got a lake there.
We do. Lake Lowell. Beautiful lake. And there's so much. There's paddleboarding and fishing and whatever recreating you do at the lake, right? Boating.
Lots of stuff going on.
I have
Skipping rocks. You can do it all.
I have a tendency to work too much and not go enjoy the lake. But it is an incredibly beautiful lake.
Yep.
Wonderful.
So lots to see and do there. I did want to visit. We talked about new businesses coming from the professional aspect of the community growing. Their mayor, you want to speak to that at all? I know we got new businesses coming in, and you want to welcome new businesses to Nampa.
We do. Having served as the president of the Nampa Chamber, I have a real heart for the business community and seeing that our businesses succeed. And it's wonderful to see some great new businesses come in. Needless to say, and everybody knows, that Nampa is the home of the first fulfillment center that Amazon planted in the state of Idaho. And so that's great. There was a lot of concern over jobs, right? And that $15 minimum wage. But we've got some other incredible companies. For example, Autovol just opened about the same time, and they're just an incredible company that I love their culture. of growing people. And you know what? Start at $17 an hour. And they're looking for just that right team. You've got Matern, which is known as Go-Go Squeeze. They start at about $16 an hour. So if people are looking for entry jobs, there's some great opportunities out there. But another great story is House of Design. House of Design started in the incubator in Nampa, and they have grown. I think they have around 100 employees now. They're continuing to grow, and they are a robotics company. Oh, really? They've moved into a new location. They're expanding from that location, and they built all the robotics for Autovol. So rather than bringing in the robotics from Germany, they were done right here in Nampa, a Nampa company with a Nampa company building the robotics, because Autovol is robotic. It's incredible to watch what they do with the robots that build the walls in these modular walls that they build.
Build the walls, yeah.
Build the walls, yeah. Mm-hmm. They're doing it.
We couldn't refuse, Mayor.
That was great. Anyway, so, there are a number. There's Plexus and On Semiconductor, which are high-tech manufacturing companies. And the manufacturing, one thing that we like to say about Nampa is that Nampa feeds the world. Because of the seed industry and agriculture, you've got, I think that we distribute seed to every continent in the world with the exception of Antarctica. Wow. But seed is important. Agriculture is important. Amalgamated is a very long-standing company that is sitting right there. And people think of Nampa and they smell sugar beets, right? But you know what? As some have said, that's money that you smell.
That's money.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's jobs. And I tell you what, I've driven by on Christmas Eve, and the lights are on, the work is being done, and it's important work. Every job is important. And so we do have a lot of job opportunities right here in Nampa with the growth.
Mayor, I got to go to a quick break. I'd like to keep you for a couple minutes after the break, just to kind of wrap this up. It's been awesome having you today.
Yeah.
Will you hang out here with us for a minute? Okay. Folks, we need to take another one of those quick commercial breaks. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. We hope you're enjoying the show, learning lots about the amazing community of Nampa, Idaho. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. I'm your host, Greg Ferrera with Good Vibes Real Estate, along with my amazing co-host, Mr. Clint Walker, and his Creative Solutions team at Summit Funding. Clint.
Well, great.
We're at the end.
At the end. It goes fast.
Oh, wow. I don't want to forget to mention our friends at Pro Reload Group.
Yes.
If you're moving or you need storage, reach out to our friends at Pro Reload Group, Rick and Rick. They're doing miracles, making things happen for folks.
They have for me.
Yep. So you can reach them on our website, realestaterescueidaho.com. You can also reach them at 208-314-7997. 208-314-7997. We're going to finish with the mayor today, but before we do, Clint, if anybody needs money, 208-870-4279.
You got it.
I got it right every time.
Yes, you do, every single time.
208-870-4279. That is the number to get free, almost free money.
Almost free money. You think about how cheap it is.
And a creative option you have never seen before, folks.
That's correct.
So don't just think you got a plan and you're going to call Clint to see if this works. He may bring you into a whole new world of opportunity. He's doing it every day.
Every day.
Yep. And you can reach me if you're thinking about buying, selling, or you need some help, just to pick our brain. 208-559-0590. One more time, 208-559-0590. Let's bring the mayor back in. We're having so much fun.
Let's do it.
Nampa, Idaho
is on fire.
Wow.
It's like
things are happening. I mean, my calendar just filled up
today.
It's
all gone. The whole summer.
How am I going to get to Eagle?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we got to get the rest of them.
I was trying to get to Stanley. How am I going to get up there with
I don't know if you have time to go to
rodeo and the Stampede?
You don't have time to go to Stanley. You have to stay right here.
We probably should let the mayor talk.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mayor, the floor is yours.
It has been great to be with you today. Thank you for the opportunity to share really about what an amazing community we have in Nampa. As you said it in your relocation guide, Neighborly Nampa, it's a place where, you know what, our tagline is a safe and healthy community where people prosper. That guides me every day.
One of the reasons we wanted to do these highlights coming out of COVID in the Valley, Mayor, and all of the amazing communities that we have. Sometimes the Valley just gets identified as Boise. You know, we're all moving to Boise. Well, what does that really mean? So Clint and I wanted to highlight some of the amazing communities and the incredible things that are actually going on here in the Treasure Valley. I can fill my calendar right here and never leave Nampa till Christmas time.
Right.
And there's still things going on. And we wanted to share that. Now, we had talked a little bit about some of the opportunities coming, the charm. And at the break, we were talking about the differences in prices. I'm not going to get a chance today to go over, Clint loves those stats.
I love those stats.
And that's kind of a running
No, they're
joke
awesome.
here.
It's awesome.
The stats let people know. But for those of you folks who listen regularly, Mayor, I did want to share that, from house to house, Canyon County to Ada County, there's a $250,000 to $300,000 difference in the average sales prices. So you still have your averages running in the 4s, some of the 3s in Canyon County versus Ada County. We're running in the 5s, 6s, and 7s, and even 8s in Boise and over $1 million in Eagle. So tremendous value still there in beautiful Nampa.
There is still tremendous value, but I do feel for our entry-level homeowners, trying to buy a home today for those first-time home buyers is really tough. But there still are better buys, if you consider that, the upper 300s as a better buy. Needless to say, the home values, it's really crazy what's happened, and it's good for some and not good for others. But the key in all this growth is to maintain who you are as a community and not lose that. As we get bigger, it takes intentionality to purpose to stay community and to still care about your neighbor, right, as you grow and you have new people coming in. So that's our goal in Nampa, is that we are intentional, that we are neighborly Nampa, that we care about our neighbors, and we do care about that, even the housing prices and the growth. It's like I said, while it's good for some, it's challenging for others.
Yeah, we know you're working hard to make it a viable, livable, enjoyable, safe community.
Safe community.
Sure, definitely.
Yes.
I did want to give out a number, folks, for those of you saying, hey, we want to reach out to the mayor's office. Here it is, pen, pencil, or crayon, Clint.
Here it is.
208-468-5401. I'll say that one more time, 208-468-5401. Tell them you heard it at Real Estate Rescue. Clint and Greg said, ask for Amy. She is the right hand. She runs the show. She swings the hammer. 208-468-5401. Ask for Amy if you need anything. Let her know you listen to Real Estate Rescue. Clint and Greg said, give Amy a call. She'll help you out with anything that you might need. That okay, Mayor?
It's great. And thank you to Real Estate Rescue and all that you guys do, right, in helping educate people and raise the awareness of this community, the Treasure Valley as a whole. So thank you for having me on your show today.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Anything, we got a couple minutes left, Mayor, and you've been so kind to stay extra long with us today. And as values are changing, businesses are opening, you're welcoming businesses, we're encouraging people. Don't overlook Nampa for homes. Clint and I talk about this all the time.
No.
Tremendous communities.
Great place to look. Right?
Yes.
Yep.
A lot of amazing subdivisions. A lot of people want to come to Idaho, and Clint will get this, or I will get this. We're looking for that spot with a bigger lot, maybe some privacy, 10,000 square feet, maybe a half acre, maybe an acre. And I'll ask people, have you guys been out to Nampa? And they'll go, oh, well, they don't know. And I say, go out there and take a look. You'll be surprised. And Mayor, I've never had anybody call me back and say, Greg, you were wrong. They're not. So you guys are working hard to continue to perpetuate that sense of Idaho and space and beauty.
Yeah. We are. And you know what? We've got a lot of amazing parks and pathways. We have great school systems. And most people don't know that Nampa has two different school systems, the Nampa School District, the Valley View School District. We've got a lot of charter schools and private schools. The College of Western Idaho is there. Northwest Nazarene University is there. Yep. It is a great whole community. Everything you need is right there in Nampa, Idaho.
Sounds like a place to go, Clint.
I think it is.
We need to thank her.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
I think it was outstanding.
Thanks, Mayor. How fun.
And it is. It's growing like crazy. We love the community, love the opportunities. You talked about some of the new people moving in. Maybe they don't have the opportunities, not enough money, but you just talked about some of the new incomes, the pricing, the incomes going up in some of these new businesses, where it's going to create some new opportunity for people. So I don't think I'd forget that. She talked about the new incomes coming in, that maybe you have to combine with two, maybe you have to help or get creative. That's where you call us up.
Yeah, call
us up
Clint
and
for that
find
money.
out. If you want to get creative on that and figure out how to find that home or buy that home, let's pick up the phone. Give me a call. 208-870-4279. We'll get on that for you really quick, right?
We have to thank her because we're coming up against it again.
Another break.
I know.
Is
Well,
the
no,
show-
this is it.
Oh, what?
We're done.
Can't believe it's over.
Yeah. Mayor,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
How cool.
Thank you.
Folks, reach out to the city of Nampa. Mayor Debbie Kling, thank you for your time today. What an awesome show. Their number, 208-468-5401. 468-5401. Ask for Amy. She'll help you. Folks, thanks a lot. We hope you had fun today. We got to learn about the city of Nampa, another amazing community here in the Treasure Valley. Clint and I appreciate you listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue. If you need any help, if you're buying, selling, or refinancing, get a hold of us. Real Estate Rescue, Idaho.com. Folks, remember here at Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue, Clint and I believe in old school principles, the power of the personal connection, where a handshake and a phone call and your words still matter. Have a great week. Don't forget to join us here next Saturday at noon for more great tips and strategies to navigate the real estate market in the beautiful Treasure Valley. Until then, be safe out there and enjoy our beautiful state of Idaho.